Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome to Dr. G's Dandelion Monologues. Are you with me right now? Or is your mind wandering to the next thing you have to do on your list today? Or what you said yesterday and that you are agonizing over? Are you caught in what I call the sorry or worry go round? You feel like your thoughts are going really fast? It can happen. Just need to observe that. Nothing to be ashamed of. Happens to me. And doesn't have to be pathologized, even though a lot of people come to me saying that they have attention deficit disorder and they want to do something about it. Well, as a psychiatrist with holistic approaches and a role as an integrative medicine consultant, I aim to look at the whole person, not just that symptom, because it's not specific to any specific condition. It can happen in depression and anxiety, for instance, or it could be totally expected and normal given a person's specific circumstances. And sometimes the person is wired that way, which doesn't mean it's bad. It's just a different way to be in this world. It's certainly my case sometimes. I feel distracted easily. My mind is wandering. I love to daydream. That's one of my favorite activities. So how do we channel this particular feature in a person rather than trying to suppress it just to satisfy our productivity-driven world? I have seen an explosion in consultations with that specific request. Help me fix my ADD over the years. And I suspect that it is because there are increased demands on a person at work or even at home. People fill up their schedules with social activities and also their kids. They feel like if their kids are not busy enough, they're not good parents, so the kids are scheduled to all kinds of extracurricular activities. And we are just basically running away from ourselves while we do that. It's important to pause between activities, and it's important to have downtimes when nothing happens, where actually we're allowed to be rather than do or produce or accomplish. So I do think that the way we live our lives nowadays might create a pseudo ADD or ADHD. So what's the approach to that then? I know a lot of people who have actually probably that condition, but they also have incredible gifts. Maybe it interfered with their ability to complete high school, but they became successful in their own businesses because they're incredibly gifted and creative. There are not only one or two or three ways to be in this world. Everyone has something to contribute. And when I look at a person in my office, when I assess someone, I look at them as an individual, not as a diagnosis. They come to me with their life stories and challenges, and we look at that together, and what are their strengths and how can we use those strengths to overcome the challenges, and how can we learn from the challenges and the specific traits or features or manifestations, whether they are including difficulty paying attention. Just sitting here right now with me demonstrates that you really care about your well-being. So I thank you for that. I congratulate you. Sometimes the best solutions are the simplest. Just like sitting outside in nature, like I'm doing right now, and noticing my environment and training my mind and my whole being to be more attentive, to be more aware. And yes, I will slip back into distractibility sometimes, especially when there's stress or multiple demands and I feel pulled in many directions. But I have gotten better at noticing that, okay, let's pause now. Let's not react. And if I do react, I can notice that I reacted and not beat myself up for it, but say, hey, okay, I learned this is not working. Here's what I should do. With mindfulness and meditation comes clarity. Clarity about what to do as the next step. So before jumping to the next new medication available to treat this or that, remind yourself that, again, the simpler the better. Mindful living doesn't come with side effects generally. It's actually who we are meant to be. It's our true nature. Go on a walk to clear your mind if you feel stuck, if you feel burdened by something, if you feel that your mind is going in all kinds of directions. It will ground you. It's all about grounding and being in the moment. Remember, you are more than your symptoms, your discomforts, your quirks, or whatever people say about you or diagnose you with. You have a lot to teach to this world just by being who you are. Thank you for paying attention today to my monologue. And I will see you next time. Be well. Bye-bye.